millions of people around the world dream of one day being a lottery winner. Some see it as the ticket for ultimate freedom that could transform their life in the blink of an eye. Unfortunately, the money vultures are often lurking right around the corner, preying on the newly rich. There was one man that many Americans thought they could trust if they were lucky enough to win big, but they would be proven wrong. Let's take a look back at the lottery lawyer that scammed big winners out of millions.
A friend of mine, a next driver for the company, called me and said, "Dave, somebody won the Powerball by the gas station." I turned to him and said, "Oh, bro, that's not me, man. That's not my luck."
A guy from West Dallas that stocks shelves with milk and cereal is now super rich.
He didn't stay here, though. He's not keeping his job.
I don't think I would either.
What was your biggest money concern before winning?
Trying to get that bank account to $1,000.
It was going to take him a while at Target.
Despite the odds being fairly low, the lottery generates a substantial amount of revenue year after year. The slight chance of turning a few dollars into millions keeps nearly half the population playing routinely. When there's a massive payout looming, the atmosphere seems to always shift to excitement. Everyone is talking about the amount of money on the line, and even the non-gamblers are rushing to the store to buy tickets.
We're here at the line where people are doing it the old-fashioned way. They're just filling out bubbles here. I want to turn some of these people around and ask you guys, sir, can I ask you what your lucky numbers are?
I'm going to pick 14, 24, 2, 7, and 15.
Those are your lucky numbers. Can I tell you do you know your chances of winning?
Slim to none.
Slim to none, you're right. Let me tell you, it's 1 out of 292 million. What do you think about that?
I knew it.
You knew it. Your numbers are lucky, though. Am I right?
I hope so.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, okay, that's not good. We were hoping for a different answer. That's probably not the answer that we're looking for.
In the late 2000s, a Long Island attorney, Jason Kurland, began to make waves in the media during these exciting times. Many news outlets would have him on as an expert correspondent in the lottery coverage. The attorney would offer up basic advice to the viewers, such as signing the back of the ticket immediately or simply keep quiet. It wasn't anything special really, but free advice from a lawyer that seems genuine was commendable.
Employee of the month over here! Yeah! Hooray! Give him a medal!
After several public appearances on news segments, Jason developed a positive reputation as the lottery lawyer. Many sought out Kurland for legal representation when they found themselves in possession of a winning ticket. Over the years, the lottery lawyer would represent some of the country's biggest winners, from the Mega Millions to the Powerball. Unfortunately, for his newly rich clients, they would soon realize his public persona was not very authentic. Behind the scenes, the attorney did not have their best interest at heart, which they would soon discover. After earning the trust of his newly wealthy clients with some sensible investments, Jason later persuaded them to invest millions into businesses that he owned, which he failed to disclose to them. Kurland even convinced a lottery client to buy one of his businesses for millions of dollars, once again never disclosing his involvement in the venture. The scummy lawyer would even disguise the stolen funds as interest payments and issue them to the clients. The deception and charm kept the lottery victims unaware of what was happening. The scheme to funnel money from the new millionaires allowed Jason and others involved to live lavishly. They bought expensive cars, took pricey vacations, used private jets, and even enjoyed the ocean waters on massive yachts. Over $100 million was stolen from under the nose of the lottery winners. Soon the feds would catch up to Kurland and his associates. They would be charged with multiple counts of fraud and money laundering. In court, the evidence was stacked against all the parties involved in the scam. Phone calls and messages were revealed bragging about the money they were making off the lottery clients. The 49-year-old lawyer was found guilty on fraud and money laundering charges. He was sentenced to 13 years in prison and ordered to fork over $60 million to compensate the victims. What do you think about this story? What would you do if you won big in the lottery? Would you buy anything special? Leave a comment below and let me know.